everyone, I'm actually going to show you just a specific video, an actual pro how-to video. Is how do I get that nice style of hair when I'm like, I don't know, when I'm ready to go wherever I'm going. So obviously I've slept on the hair I have and I've just woken up, so it's kind of a mess and I need to actually like take a shower and like wash all the old product out. I don't wash my hair very often. What I usually do is I actually just rinse my hair and just rinse all of the product out. So I'm going to give you just a first look on some of the products I use to get the style that I do. So here's me in the mirror. Hi. Hi, there's me. So first off, what I use here, I'm moving the thing here. Oh, come on camera, focus. So the first thing I use here is a professional Tresemme Flawless Curls Mousse. The mousse basically takes your thin hair and makes it really thick and makes it look like it's full of life. Then I put that in first, and then I put this textures paste in here, a very light amount. If I don't use this, I have to use quite a fair amount of this to get a hold. This tends to do most of the hold, and then this tends to sort of just reinforce it. And then the hairspray holds it in place too, so I just use a professional Tresemme like final hairspray thing, and then I usually just finish it with a comb, or depending on what kind of result I want. If I want a super fluffy finish, I'll go with this one. If I want one that just looks decent, I'll go with this one. So the first step, obviously, to getting my hair to look a little bit better than this is I actually need to dry it a little bit with a hair dryer or a blow dryer, whatever you call it. It's like super duper thin right now, but that's gonna change shortly. So I'm going to give it a quick dry with the hair dryer. Now after completing that, I have like hair that is so puffy and like ridiculous, and it looks like so fluffy and like frizzy. So then what I'm going to do is actually apply this Tresemme mousse stuff in here. This will thicken up my hair, make it less frizzy, and make it look like it's one complete structure. So we'll put this in. So I like to put a generous amount in, so about that much usually does it. Just basically works. And then you'll shape it how you want it, and then actually what you do is you dry it with the hair dryer after you're done, and this lifts it, as you can see here, trying to get into my hair as best as I can. And then after that point, you hair dry. Next up, now you're actually going to dry it. As you can see, it's super duper wet because of the mousse I just put in, but watch what will happen when I dry it. So as you can see, I have the lift that I most desperately did need for sure. So once that lift is in there, that's completely dry, then what I use next is this Mountain Barber product here. This is actually really good. I'll link this down in the description down to Amazon. I will link all of these things down below if you guys want to find them for yourself. You can pick them up in Walmart and stuff like that, but you may not have them in Walmart, but they're definitely on Amazon, so I'll link those all down below. Anyways, I'm gonna put this Mountain Barber stuff in. I don't use that much when I'm using this lift stuff because it kind of already does most of the job anyways, so you don't really need to put much of this in. So yeah, just a small amount, like maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe about that much will get the job done. Watching myself here in the camera. Hello. Work this in. So I could stop right here and have the hairstyle I wanted, but I'm going to continue going on with what I want, specifically for today. So after this is done, you have to be a little bit rough in your hair, and you will rip a few bit of your hairs out, but you can't be gentle with it because you won't get the style that you want. So you got to try and pull your hair a little bit, which kind of, you know, kind of rips a few of the hairs out. So now after you've done this, I cannot stress this part enough if you want to do the curls that make it look really good, is you're going to use a little bit of this mousse again, but not too much. Like you're literally going to use the teeniest bit because you don't want to weaken the products that's in your hair. So you're basically just going to take the tiniest amount and literally put it in. Watch what will happen. Sometimes I use a bit of a brush too to kind of pull things into place. So it kind of looks a little bit better, not as full. So you just give it a quick shake, and then basically all you do is you make sure it's working. And then just spray it in. So as a final result here, this is what the hair looks like. Look down like that, it looks pretty cool. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up. And if you're new, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, because I do post on those sites quite a lot. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. So take care, and I will see you again soon in my next video. Until then, I'll see you all soon. Bye now.